Lexi's journey with cancer. It's been a while. Guys, I'm so sorry. Um, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my videos. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It has been a while, guys. I'm having phone issues, as I mentioned in the previous video. Um, I have a little update, not a lot of update that I have. Guys, thank you so much for your love and your support. Gratitude is a must. Females, go do your pap smear, please and thank you. So, the update. I went to, yes, I did the ultrasound, and you know that normally when you're doing the ultrasound, the person in the lab that's doing the ultrasound, they don't normally say anything to you. They just do the ultrasound and give it to send back to the doctor. So I did the ultrasound before the Christmas weekend, and I got it. I have not been back to the doctor as yet. But based on what he's saying, you know, based on what he's saying, it seems as if I'm going to get some good news. But basically, I have to get the go ahead from the doctor. So that is a very good part. Me tell you, say you see, God can't stop thanking him. He's worthy, he's worthy, he's worthy. So guys, I'm still feeling, I'm not back, I'm not, oh, how am I gonna put this now? I still feel weak. I still have the weak feeling. I feel the pain now and then. And it was very hard keeping the diet for this Christmas. Cause you know, say Christmas and people are mommy them a cook one bag of something. And you know what I realized is that since I started eating healthy, I can't mess around anything else outside of that. The day when we went to do the ultrasound, we were really hungry because in the morning we went out and we gave some care packages because my mother is a member of the Optimist Club of Spaldings, so they do charity work and stuff like that. So I volunteered my time to pack the bags, the care packages and so on, drive to different houses and give them out. So we were doing that from in the morning, and then honestly I didn't have any money at all whatsoever to do it. Then my father called me and said that he's going to send the money for me to do it, so I should go and get it done before the Christmas weekend. So after we done the care packages and stuff like that, my father called me and asked me, you know, gone yet? So I said, I didn't know that you had sent it. Him said, yes, I sent it, so go ahead and do it. So after we did the ultrasound, we went over to a healthy joint in Mandeville that I always eat their vegetable wraps and so forth. My mother bought loaded fries with, like, them have like mayonnaise and some whole for something on the fries, and me go taste it. I don't know who tell me did forgot to do that. Me agree still. One, my lip swell, like when I woke up, like I felt my lip tingling. And I said, Jesus Christ, I want this for me now. My lip got swollen. So you know, say me have to make case rush home, and I made a detox natural drink with the pineapple, the cucumber, ginger, honey, and a little bit of lime. After I drink that, I realized it start go down. So I realized that I can't eat anything outside of the diet that I've created for myself. So but you know, I have been feeling down for a few days, and you know, I sat and I reflected, and you know that sometimes when things happen to you, you get certain signs, but because you're in, you know, the motion of what's going on, you're not paying too much attention. And I kept reflecting back on the last day I got admitted on the 19th of November, and I was bleeding out, and I was at the hospital from 9 o'clock in the morning. Normally they would have put me on drip, they would have given me something to stop the bleeding. And just sitting back and reflecting, they had me bleeding from 9 o'clock the morning straight up until 7 o'clock without paying me any attention or giving me anything for the bleeding. And I remember the time when everybody started rush to me was when I said to my baby father, I said, T, you know, I want to go use the bathroom, but I'm afraid to get up, you know. And he said, Lexi, why are you afraid to get up? I said, T, every time I get up, it's like a rush of blood just flow down. And he said, but Lexi, you want to use the bathroom, so you have to get up. And he helped me up. And I just remembered me standing up. It was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Even though I was sick, and you know, you don't have any control over sickness. And I remember standing up. And when I stand up, the only thing I said was yes, no. The blood just come up and go down. There was blood on the floor. My whole clothes got messed up. Like, everybody was looking. The nurse started running up and down. They had to call down to the female ward because they said that they didn't have any bed at the time, and that was after 7. I had to go down by the female ward, bathe, you know. And when I went back out into the accident and emergency, I remembered lying there. I got a bed. So I was sitting down in pain, heavy bleeding from 9 o'clock the morning straight until after 7. I had on a mask. It felt like my breath was stopping. My body felt pale. My body was pale. Under my eyes were like literally tired. I could feel the tension under my eyes. And from I was there from 9 o'clock, not one of my gyno doctors come and saw me. And when I got the bed after 7, they pushed me in the accident and emergency area. The light went out. Then the hospital generator was not coming on. So there was no light in the hospital maybe for a half an hour. And I remember my mother and my baby father said that they were going to leave now because I need to get some rest, because they could see what my body was going through. And you know, they left, and I got some sleep. And I remember after 11, that's when I actually got a bed on the ward. After 11. And after that big embarrassing moment, like my body just shut off, like the bleeding just stopped. After 10 was like the last time that I saw any clots. Like, my body just stopped. Like, God see when me did I go through, and God said them never did pay me no mind, so him just stopped the bleeding. But in the morning when my doctors came to me, I was no longer bleeding, and yet still they gave me 2 shots of Depo, and they put me on the Minigynon, which is a family planning pill. And the last time I went to them, they told me that I should continue taking it until it's finished to see if the bleeding comes back. However, the bleeding won't come back as yet because I'm on the 2 shots of Depo. And I just, that was a form of neglect for me in that particular stage, because remember that I had on diapers. I had on adult diapers. Since I start this video and talking, it's now going on to 10 minutes, and I would have changed 2 diapers already, to show you how the bleeding was coming very, 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 very heavily. And you know, I start thinking back, and to be poor, it is a crime. And when you hear people say your health is your wealth. You might think of it as nothing, but let me tell you something. If you're not healthy and you don't have the money, you'll die. Because the public system in Jamaica is so, it is slack beyond, I can't even compare to anything. And this is just my experience, what I went through. I was literally bleeding out. They had to give me about 3 persons gave blood for me. I was supposed to even get blood transfusion. They didn't give me the blood transfusion. They end up giving me Venofer, right? So that's like a substitution of the blood. And I was admitted at the hospital about 2 or 3 times. And I was supposed to get blood 2 out of that time, and they didn't give me the blood. They gave me the Venofer instead. Guys, I don't know. I am just praying that when I have strong faith in God, and I know that God healed me. Me know that God healed me. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it. I just want, when I go back to this doctor, if he says that there are cells there, just burn them out and just let me continue with my life. Because honestly, I don't want to go back to the doctor and then hear next bad news and then me have to go through all of this again. Because based on my experience, I am literally traumatized. It's a lucky thing that I'm strong and I'm a believer of Christ, and I always pray, and I have good family support around me. If that was not the case, I don't know. But guys, I'm trying to keep strong. I realize that now I'm going through the depressing mode now. I don't know why. But I know that my body will take time to heal, because these doctors put my life at a standstill. I had to stop working. You know, my source of income was no more. And the hurtful part about it is that instead of coming out and telling me the truth that Miss Bannick, such and such happening surgery, they kept blaming it on my menstrual cycle. And the hardest thing, it was a female that operated on me. So you as a female did something like that. You as a female, you're telling me that you don't have any heart to come clean, to say to me that Miss Bannick, this was what happened or whatever. I am a very forgiving person. I am humbling my ways. Come to me and talk to me. People might see me on the road and think I'm hard to approach. I'm not. I'm actually one of the nicest person you can ever find. I'm not going to say no, I don't have ways where if you cross the line, then you're going to see a different side. But naturally, I'm a nice person. And they put me through hell and back. And I have to say, I find great comfort in Jesus. I find great comfort in the Lord. Because if I never feel God, I don't know where I'd be. Because the amount of blood this little body lose, I only weigh 130 pounds. Me not big. The amount of blood me lose, I shouldn't be here right now. But by the grace of God, I am. Guys, I don't want the video to be long. I'm going to try my best to do a video after this. Hopefully my phone will, you know, give me some justice for me to do it. But thank you so much. Thank you for joining me on Lexi's journey with cancer. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Guys, help me build up the subscriber. I need to make some money now. I feel so. I feel so too. Help me push up the subscriber. Even borrow people phone and subscribe, please. But tell a friend to tell a friend. Guys, I love you all. Gratitude is a must. The amount I love me, I feel like my heart I go bust. bust way right through. But love you guys and tune in next time.